Hello. Hi, Helia. Hi, Carrie. You're from East Boston. Great. How is the weather in your heart today? You're feeling good? Welcome, everyone. We'll just give a couple more minutes for everyone to join. Hi, Julie from London. Love to everyone. Yay. Hi, Siobhan. That's right, isn't it, Siobhan? Welcome here. So looking forward. I've done this live a couple of weeks ago and coming back. I don't know if you guys have attended that before, but it's always going to be a new shift or a new thing that you'll be hearing. It's like reading a book. Have you ever felt like when you read the book the second time, you feel like, oh, how did I skip this part? And it gets interesting. It could be a fiction or a non-fiction as well. The same with the meditations as well. Some of the meditation that I listen to regularly, I feel like, did I miss this part? Was I asleep or was I in deep state? And you hear it as for first time. So welcome everyone. Let me know where you're joining from and how you're doing. How is the week so far? Have you been feeling better? Like some of you may have been feeling a bit tired, heavy energies after the Lions portal and Lions Gate opening up, and also the new moon energy. Yesterday, I was trying to relax and catch up on the sleep a lot. Hi, Sharon, joining from Vegas. Needed to transmute some heavy energy. Perfect place to be in. This is it. As we are waiting for others to join, what you can do is for everyone who are here, think about what is that energies that you would like to shift, change? Are you feeling stuck or feeling at being at the crossroads or heavy energies and that's a good thing to acknowledge and we can work on it. Haley, I feel so tired and drained last weekend. Yeah. It was very intense, very heavy, and I still feel the effects are still going to be there for this week. Haley, take it easy with some herbal teas, release. I think this will be a very good exercise for that. And also, being gentle, journaling things are going to help. And one of the things that we generally don't do, especially I don't do, is when my body calls in, like, you need to rest. Sometimes I do listen, sometimes I don't listen to it. But the times I feel I'm listening to it, I feel more energetic afterwards. It's like I can conquer anything I want. But if I'm not listening, I'll be dragged that energy is and running on a low battery for a long time. So yeah, see what you can pick it up from there. Has anyone done this violet flame before? Or does anyone know the concept of it? New to that. All right, okay, I have not done this before. Perfect. Yeah, so let's get into it. Yes, I have already. I'm ready about it, excited to be guided by. Right, cool. So let's get into it. Yeah, this is your first time, Tina. Perfect. Everyone is welcome. And so violet flame, think about it, is violet flame as that beautiful, powerful flames of energy, just like fire, but this is a violet color. The flames are all around and you're inside it. And this The flames are recharging, transmuting any external energies that doesn't belong to us, but they have been pulling us down. And that way you feel the shift within you. It's an inside out thing. Say, for example, you have been wrapped up by a toxic energy, by a narcissistic or negative talk from your roommate or your own thought process as well. This is all in your auric field, and you are transmuting that energy into a positive and lighter energies. These are the heavy energies. Heavy energies, when I say, are like negative anger, unforgiveness. That doesn't allow us to go forward in our lives or see through what we are working towards. It's like a big huge cloud that is around us, like, and that you're not able to feel any joyfulness or kind of inspired as well. But once that is shifted, you feel like, oh, there is a freshness, like, just after a rain, how things are so clear, so fresh, you can breathe so good. That is the energy you'll be feeling. So that's something that to watch out for. Violet flame, how, why is it so different? I have done many energy works, but I feel still like violet flame is very intense, gentle, but deep as well. So you can do by Reiki, you can do by chakra clearance, or by visualizations and guided meditations perfectly, like, but sometimes we just need a bit more deeper to it. And this is that deeper part of it that we are working on. Yeah. So people do call violet flame as violet fire as well. It's like a spiritual energy which works on our both emotional, not only physical part of it, like, improving in our relationships. The relationship starts within ourselves and then to everyone else as well. Even when we attract the toxic environment in ourselves, question ourselves, like, am I being toxic to myself, that I have no boundaries, that others are being toxic to me or negative? Because we didn't set that boundaries, nobody told us to do that, or nobody explained this is how you need to do it. So we were self-harming, self destroying with the negative chatterbox. And so as like when we do it, others do it, like, we take it like, oh, this is what I deserve, like, we need to shift that. Now it's all about you working on ourselves. It's not about changing others, because once we change ourselves, the thought process related to it, we are going to shift everything around as well. It's like a ripple effect. The things are shifting inside and everything else is going to be much cleaner as well. Yeah. So that is the whole spiritual growth that you're going to have out of the violet flame, that we are going to do in this meditation. We are going to do some chanting rounds of it. It's a deep meditative state. You can do the chant along with me, or you can just listen to my voice if that's comfortable, or you can say it out loud if you are in a comfortable place. So that way, your vibrations, your energy of it is shifting everything drastically. Just like, some people. There are so many therapies right now, and we all being in a different stories. Not one therapy is for everyone. So this is one of the methods that you can get it, try it out and see how it works for you. And some of the very mucky, stagnant spaces, this definitely works on. You can either use it on yourself, again, the energies that you're in, you can work on as well, like, that you'll be shifting up. So when my client leaves, if I feel, oh, that was a heavy energy, I do the violet flame right in my healing room and on my auric field as well, like, so that is again like, it's like, it's all about in our head how we can use it. There is no limit or no boundaries to these beautiful energies that can work on us. Yeah. And now violet flame is being guided by Saint Germain. He's an ascended master. Has anyone worked with Saint Germain before? He's a great master who brings along into the spirituality, helps us to understand ascension process, which is about leading our life in a simpler ways, easier ways to raise our vibrations, to feel lighter, and bring in that light, the spark, the joy within ourselves outmost. Like if you think about it, who inspires you, is already having a spark, and only when they have a spark they can inspire anyone. To maintain the spark, it's a work in progress as well, and that is something that Saint Germain helps us towards it. Like, if you do call in angels, you can call in saints as well, like, anyone that you relate to. um they not only clear our energies, give us a clear wisdom, thought process, helps in whatever we are doing. Either you are in your day job or in your healing work, it doesn't really matter, because you're doing it from your heart. That's the most important thing, and they are going to help with us because they have led their lives here on earth. They do understand the turmoil, turbulences that we go through, the discomforts that we go through, and they want to help us, not to make even more harder on ourselves, but to make it easier. But all we need to do is invoke their energies. Without we calling upon them, they're not going to come with their magic wand and help us, because that is a human will, that is a contract we made. Hey, only when I ask, please help. But deep inside, we'll be thinking, like, I wish someone was there listening, someone was there to help us. But have we even spoken out that we need a help? No. So, how would anyone know that? So, think about, you're opening your doors, you're inviting these beautiful saints, archangels, and allowing them to do the work for you, making it easier. Definitely, life need not be harder. I know it's one of the limiting beliefs that we have all been raised on. Money is harder, life is harder, work is harder. To maintain a relationship, it's harder. Everything, it's always that they made it so sound dramatic, but actually, when you think about it, when you're enjoying, when you're doing what you have a joy in it, it's not going to be harder. Now, think about, what do you do every day that brings a spark in your life, but the same thing could be such a chore for someone else, right? So it is about how we perceive, how we accept and agree in our lives. That's the most important thing, yeah, that will be shifting and changing as well. So Saint Germain is the overseer and our ascended master of the seventh ray. Violet Flame, the twin flame of ascended master Saint Germain, is the goddess of the justice, which is Lady Portia. If in case you have worked or called in for justice, like, bringing a balance within yourself and also with the outside things. Sometimes what's happening external, what you have been picking up, is also inner conflicts happening as well. Like, some people do get so wound up with the use of the plastic or the politics, it could be, or it could be about like social economical issues. But for some people it doesn't at all matter, like, but think about their own life challenges, their own past, how it has been dealt. So these are the trigger points, and that is making them understand deeper into those concerns, into those areas, and work towards it to make a change. Like, maybe they don't make a bigger changes, or impacts, but they're trying to make a smaller community impact changes. Yeah, again, that whole ascended masters helping us, or the saints helping us as well, that brings a change there. Think about, like, have you been concerned and something is tiring for you, that is, that you want to work deeper, but other people don't get it. Like, why are you so in distress about it? Doesn't make sense for someone else. Like, you have tried to explain it, but people don't get it. They're not listening to you. Has it been causing a lot of turmoil within you? This month is going to be one of those areas that are coming up even more. Definitely, last year was much better. I don't know if you agree with that, with the whole lockdown. But now this year, as things are opening up, there are so many controversials, there are so many things that you're questioning, asking, everything. Like, not one thing is for everyone. Like, and we're not getting an answer that is sitting with us rightly. Any other things, like, it could be at your workplace, it could be at your family affairs. A lot of gaps have been filling up as well. Now with all that, There is a discomfort, there is a rattle happening around your energies. And now, when I ask you, hey, what is your purpose of your life? When was the last happy moments? You can't think through. Definitely, I can't think through as well because so much is happening in my head now. I need to bring all that energy into my space and clear it and focus on what is vital right now. What is that negative energy, and how do I shift into the positive energy? It's also that karmic cycle as well working up, like, karmic cycle. When I say, a lot of people think about like, oh, it's only negative thing, but no, it's also positive things, like, you do good, you get good back. But I think the karmic cycle has such a negative impact on the word itself, like, karma is going to get you. But the clearance of it is so important. Yes, we have done some things unknowingly. Now we are ready to face it up and clear it up. Violet flame, violet fire is going to work on it, clear that karmic ties, clear those negative energies as well, bring in a positive vibe, and bring in a positive shift of energy. So, have you been thinking what kind of areas that you would like to set an intention today in this meditation, and see how you'll feel guided about it? And that's the most important thing. With the meditations, with the things that we do, the healing, I always encourage to set an intention. So we are focusing and sending that ball of light into that particular intention. And what happens is you can recheck on it. How am I doing with that? So you have a goal or something to define and a milestone to check on and see the shift and the change. There's a lot of talking. Are you with me on this? Any questions so far? Olivia, hello, my lovely. So wonderful to see you. Did you get your hair done? Yes, I did. Thank you, Olivia. Gave my hair for charity. Abby, thank you for great explanation. Hi, Gemma. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for your donation. So let me know, guys, any questions so far? Hi, Insia. How are you? Yes, I did. Thank you. So violet flame is one of the keys for healing, to clear up the shift of the energies. Yeah, we definitely can't think through, do right things in the muddle until it's cleared up. There is a pond, you're trying to get some fishes, but if it's a mucky one, you don't know where they are. Even like to see the beauty about it, you need to wait until the water gets settled, all the muck goes down, and then you can see through clearly. That is the most important thing. And that patience, that waiting, the clearance is where we are bringing this energy as well. What a wonderful gift for the chat. Yes, it feels so good. It's the first time me doing this. Intention, releasing anxiety from my energy field and my body. Yes, perfect. That's the ones. Yeah, they're the ones that we definitely need to put it out. And when we say releasing anxiety, sometimes we do know what that anxiety is coming from. We don't even know sometimes where it is coming from. It could be somewhere from Facebook. It could be somewhere from a relative that you spoke to. Like, you're getting attached to these energies because I believe you're all sensitives, you're all empaths, you're all light workers, and it's like an easy magnet that you attract everything so quickly. And that's the reason people dump a lot of their energies on you. And it's time to clear up. Like, it's like a healthy ritual that you can have it, as clearing your energies once in a while, and you'll see a shift of it. Yeah. So we are going to do some decrease. Decrease means a prayer with the violet flame. So here what we do is, all we need to say is, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Jim, I want to release any past traumas and cards, having a clean slate. Yes, perfect. Yeah, and that you're ready to release at this moment of time. That's the most important thing again. at any point of time. Like we can't release everything, but what's relevant with our higher state right now. Thank you, Olivia. First time here, releasing self-doubt and negativity that's been put on my by others. Definitely. That's a great one, Alexis. So yeah, we'll be going to do some decrees now, like a chanting. All I want you guys to do is set your intentions there, as some of them have typed in, and we are going to repeat. I'm being a violet. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. And here is, I'm going to show you a picture. You're going to visualize yourself being inside the violet flame. And that way, you're just in your mind, you're only visualizing you to be inside, and the violet flame is cleansing everything that's not of highest good. Yeah. And here, if someone is at discomfort, with the word God's desire, you can replace it with any word that you are comfortable with. For me, I'm okay with that word, and I also think about God as some higher divine that's guiding us, holding us in a huge matrix, and that is within us as well. Like I'm not giving my power to the external. That's something that we're all connected with. Like that is the energy that I think about when I say God's energy. But again, feel comfortable with that, and replace the word as well if that's completely, like replace it with a high vibrational energy if you want to do as well. So I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. So all you need to do is settle down. As long as you're not driving, this is a good one to do it. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Taking few deep breaths. Just going to play some music. Any questions? Are you all comfortable with that? Releasing social anxiety, Ellie. That's a good one. Especially now things are opening up. We are meeting our families. Everything since last 2 months, I'm hearing that a lot. And even I did go through that. Like, how do I talk to people? Like in March, when I was meeting my neighbor after a long time, like, am I talking right? Is this making sense? And these are the questions that I was coming up with, like, and it was so weird. All right, okay, let me type up. I am a being. Oh, it did go through. So it is, I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. Hi, Star Seeker. Welcome, right timing. We are just going to start the meditation. Just typing up. Right. Relax in, everyone. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Feeling comfortable. Here. There, I typed in the prayer. You can see it now. We are going to do a round of 36 chants of the prayer that I have written it down. It's a decree, and see how you feel. All you need to do as I'm saying it out loud is visualizing yourself being around the violet fire. That's it. Yeah. And once you set the intentions, you can free up your space, free up your energies, and just focus that violet flame around you. That's it. Can't see the prayer? Huh. It's I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I can see that on the chat. Oops. All right, okay, but I'll be chanting, so you don't need to see or focus. You can just visualize it. Yeah. How about we just get started? I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. It's okay, I've compressed it. All right, close your eyes. Taking a deep breath, relaxing your heart, allowing the breath to go into your belly. Hold it and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Starting out slowly, and then we'll be giving this decree, the prayer, with love, devotion, and feeling. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm a purity the God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Feel the energy of it around you with the beautiful violet flames from your toes to your crown center and having Saint Germain around you. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And just focus on the violet flame. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. See yourself before a large bonfire, about 9 feet high and 6 feet wide. Color it with violet in your imagination, and see the flames pulsating, undulating in endless shades of violet with gradations of purple and pink. See yourself stepping fully into the flame. So the violet flame is where you physically are. See your body as transparent, with the flames curling up from beneath your feet, passing through and around your body, clear up over your head. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Often the words of violet flame decree invoke ideas for other violet flame visualizations. Decreeing or praying is meant to be fun, so be creative and use your imaginations as chanting. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. You may also be able to see the violet flame at work with your inner eye by concentrating on your spiritual center between your eyebrows. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. Take a few deep breaths into your belly. Reconnect back into your body and feel the energies around you with your intentions. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Feel the energies, sense the energies from your heart center, from your solar plexus and your third eye. Just notice the vibrations around you from your toes to your head. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And merge with that violet flame, become one. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Feel the energy of Saint Germain and violet fire around you one more time and feel becoming one part of it. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Take another round of few slow deep breaths and recenter yourself back into your heart, into your belly, and feel yourself being part of the violet flame. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Feel the shift in the heavy energies transmuting, transforming into lighter energies. The thoughts getting clearer. Things are more lighter, less toxic. The thoughts are being disconnected that are not for your highest good. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity the God desires. One last time. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Once again, breathing into your body, feeling lighter, more spaced, and bringing your attention back into your body, sensing the flames, and just sit with this energy for a few seconds to see the wisdom coming through, the guidance coming through, making a clear space. Guidance on your work, guidance on new ideas, or clearance and clarity coming through. releasing onto your addictions, releasing your karmic cycle, transforming negative energies into positive energies. Feel the energies around you shifting. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the energies, the different gradients of violet flame, and gently stepping out of that beautiful vibe. Thanking Saint Germain, the violet fire, knowing that you can always invoke this decree and make a shift and a change. Slowly bringing back into your body, into your room, into the space that you're in. Taking time to process it and drinking some water and just being in this part of it. Feel the shift. If you have a journal, write things down that have come through or a release. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. If you're feeling a bit spaced out, stomp your feet on the ground. That allows you to settle back into the space. Take a deep breath. Hi, Monica. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Siobhan. How are you guys feeling? Are you back? Did you feel the shift? You got a headache. That's a good sign. The reason we get headaches is the energy being balanced and out of proportion that are going shifting within us. Yeah, and headaches are a physical proof of that. Just like some people get twitches or tingle sensations or tummy grumbling. So yeah, generally they are gone, or sometimes we need some fresh air for them to balance up. Yeah. For who have an intention set, how do you feel now when you think about what your intentions were? Say, for example, on the social anxiety or toxic energies around you, how do you feel now? So we have done a degree of 72 times, and even though I said 36, but it just felt like doing more. It's more of a deep shift I felt happening, and it's like coming to the end of a cycle, and now it's all about new beginnings. That was the guidance I was getting in. Felt a pain in my eyes area and it was gone after. At some point, my skin was itching a lot. Now it's better. I feel lighter. That's a good observation, Gemma. Again, it's the energy. It's like the movement happening around. Yeah. Glad it's got better now. Yeah, I feel lighter too. I feel like um, in a more calmer, more deeper state. It's such very short meditation, yet it's very powerful as well. So you can just do this at your own space, sitting near your altar. If you have a mala beads or rosary, you can use them as your counting, and you can just focus on feeling the energies. Yeah, and that's a shift. And sometimes we need to change our meditations. The way we do a routine may not be getting us to what we want, and sometimes a different method will be much more kind of a joy or a fun thing to try, and it takes us to deeper things, yeah, deeper places. Yeah, it's like to go to a tourist place, you can go through the helicopter, through the airplane, through the road, through the boat or a cruise, but you can reach your destination. So these are like a different methods of it. So trying it out, yeah. Now with the degrees, what generally people do feel is they feel a lot clearer in thinking and lighter, and also much better, easier relation with the people around, which has been conflicting before, or people who have addictions, feeling the need of not to have them, like to smoke, like I don't want to smoke, or having a food addiction, like I don't want to eat. Like this is your natural ability or your body talking, and you're able to listen to. With all the addictions, generally our body tells us no, don't go for it, but we override it. But with this clear mind, it's much easier to listen to. Yeah, that's the most important thing. I felt there was a lot of fatigue coming to the surface for me. I was yawning continuously. I received guidance around improving my sleep quality. How wonderful that is! That is so good. Thank you for this wonderful meditation. Thank you for being part of it, Suprasha. That's the most important thing. Yeah. There is a lot of fatigue energies. Glad you're shifting it up. Yeah, and sleep. Somebody needs to take a coma nap or afternoon naps, even if you're not used to, get away 10 minutes, a quick nap that will recharge you as well. You'll be more productive rather than working on a low battery throughout the day. Yeah, so better listen to it. And also, we become more sensitive, more clear on our goals. Peace of mind, brainstorm ideas where we want to achieve what we want to do as well. This not only helps in particular aspects, but also overall as well in our relationships and everything. Yeah. So it's all about like how we use the degrees. Now, this is about like I'm a being of violet fire. I'm the purity God desires. This is one way of it. But if you have some issues regarding like forgiveness, forgiveness is a whole lot different subject. It's I always address it by forgiving ourselves, and here we can use a decree as well for forgiveness. I'm forgiveness acting here, casting out all doubt and fear, settling men forever free with wings of cosmic victory. So it's all about like how do we shift? Like forgiveness is like we are caging ourselves or prisoning ourselves, and it's about like I want to release it. I don't want to be the victim, even though things have happened, but I don't want to be the victim forever. And now you're giving that permission to release. It's not about forgetting what happened, but you setting yourself free. And this decree will help us to move to a different shift. Yeah, and that's the most important thing as well. Definitely ready for a nap now. I feel like a lot has been moved. That's fantastic. I'm so delighted for you guys. I'm so, so happy that you could feel this shift. Yeah. I'm so, so happy. Because sometimes we might be doing everything but something different is needed. That's the most important thing. Glad you guys came in, gave it a try, and you could feel it. Yeah. How is everyone feeling and doing? And these decrees can be used on people as well, not only yourself, but thinking about hey, you have a good friend who is going through a tough time, but they may not get what you do. So you can think about them being in the violet flame for their highest good. Now we are not going to shift anything without their permission, but you can do it for their highest good. And when they are ready, they can see the change and the shift. So you can imagine them in the violet flame, and you can do the decree for them, and do notice like how they're behaving, how they're talking to you, like in the next couple of days after you have done it. So the shift will be visible if they're ready for the change. Yeah. It's like, think about it, like, if someone is in an accident or suffering, they may not know whom to call as a therapist, like, who could do a healing. All they would be doing is, we generally would be turning up and saying, please help me, like in ourselves, like it could be the God, to the angels, it could be to the guides, anyone, like, an ambulance to come in, or like, someone to really look after them. And then afterwards, we generally say like, at the time there was an angel looking after me. So here, that is that beautiful portal of energy that we are sending into, and whenever a person is ready, they can call that energy. Yeah. So this is where you can put that human will, like when they're ready, they'll receive it. But all I can do is, I'm doing it for them, because sometimes all we think is, I wish I can help my best friend, I don't want to see them suffering, but I wish she or he asked me for help, but they never do. But here is something you can do. And this is coming for unconditional love, pure space of it, that you want a well-being for them. That's it. Like, that's a good place to begin with. So any other thoughts, any questions? How is it? That's lovely. 144 meditators. That's another decree number as well. 36, 72, 144. If someone is into numerology, I'm sure like you can pick up those numbers. Yeah, again, like these are the numbers, but if you feel like, I only want to do 30, do it. What's right for you is right. And create your own experiences. That's the most important thing as well. I'm just checking on my notes in case I forgot to share something. Yeah, it is like a power of fire, like it's all about the soul purification, but not having the fire there, so which is gentler. I'm going to type this up, decree, in the circle. So we do have a circle if you're interested. You can join us. It is experience healing with Srimanju. So that is a circle you can join, and I'll be typing this up there. As some of you said, you couldn't see my message, so will do. You can do it several times. Yes, Gemma, anytime you can do it, and literally it takes only 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your time. All you need to do is close your eyes, breathing in, and visualizing yourself to be part of the violet flame and becoming one as you're chanting this. That's the most important thing. I think at some stage I'll do a short recording of it and place it up in my profile. That will be easier to hear someone talking as well. Like, sometimes some meditations I prefer someone talking, guiding me through, rather than me thinking it. Yeah. Thank you, Star Seeker. Yeah, I'm started enjoying or embracing my haircut after giving it for charity. It's like, oh wow, this is short. This is so easy to manage. Like, yeah. And definitely, I'll yeah, from next week I'll be doing some recordings. I've done some recordings. I just need to edit as well and put it up on my profile, which I'm going to do hopefully next week. Yeah, or it will be all maybe September. It's just like when the kids are off, my schedules are all over the place. When the kids are back in school, I feel myself being more aligned to my timings here. And having more time with them is the most important thing for me at this stage. So yeah, if you are interested, you can follow me, check my information on bio. You can connect to me. There is a link tree as well with all the details, upcoming workshops and all, and some meditations. You can listen to them, leave a review if something has inspired you. And I would really appreciate if anyone is interested in energy exchange of donation, as that helps me and the Insight Timer as well to hold this beautiful site for us, a matrix where we all can get connected and connect to our soul tribes. Yeah. and you can message as well, and we can be in touch. Definitely. I'd love to know how you get on in the next couple of days as well. Remember to be easy on yourself, drink plenty of water, um, and take it easy, journal your thoughts and your dreams as well. So do watch out for your dreams. Yeah. If anyone is feeling still heavy, shake off the energies, stomp your feet, and you should be much in balance. Yeah, now I feel much more in my body. It's been like, I think 10 minutes we came out of the meditation. So I feel much in my body now. I guess most of you must be feeling the same. Yeah. Listen to those wisdoms, listen to those guidance, and let's overcome those fatigue energies and bring back ourselves, yeah, to some inspirational energies, lighter energies that we can actually do things that we totally enjoy. So if no questions, we can wrap up. If anyone has questions, happy to comment, or yeah, we talk about it. Thank you, Haley. Does anyone use these beads for chanting or meditations? Yes, I love these. Yeah, it just gives you a go into a portal rather than restricting on the numbers and what you're doing. Perfect, guys. So take care. And there is another live that I have tomorrow. Is the energy protection techniques, which I absolutely love it. It's tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock PST time. So if you're interested, join along. I'll be sharing loads of tips how to protect your energies. I think this goes well with this one as well, and how to recharge and how to not get drained. And no matter where you are, simple tools and techniques. Yeah, if you have been on my lives, you know it's all the simple tools and techniques I share that I have been using, and that worked, that you don't need to spend hours or buy stuff, very easily manageable. You use for praying. Yes, me too sometimes. Yeah. Perfect then. So take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at the live. If not on the circle or in the next live. So take care. Thank you so much for being here, doing the work, and take it easy for the rest of the day. Have a wonderful time. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you so much. Take care.